JoJo's Flying Sidekick by Brian Pinkney. To do a flying sidekick, Master Kim explained, jump like you can fly. Push out hard and fast with the heel of your foot and yell, Kia! Then he counted 1, 2, Hana, Dul, as JoJo and the other students practiced their flying sidekicks at the Taekwondo Center. At the end of class, Master Kim spoke to JoJo. You have been a very good white belt, JoJo. Now you're ready for the final test for your yellow belt promotion. To earn the yellow belt, you must break a board with a flying sidekick. You'll be tested tomorrow. Yes, sir, said JoJo. But then she began to worry. Granddaddy met JoJo after Taekwondo class to walk her home. JoJo was glad because she hated to walk past the tree in her front yard. It looked like a creepy bandit. How's my little lady today? Granddaddy asked. Master Kim says you're going for your yellow belt promotion tomorrow. You must be nervous. I'm freaking out, said JoJo. Well, said Granddaddy, when I was young and in my prime, butterflies fluttered in my stomach before every big boxing match. Granddaddy moved his feet back and forth and side to side. Back in the day, I kept my hands up, stayed light on my toes, and did a little shuffle step to chase those jitters away. JoJo copied Granddaddy's footwork and followed him around the driveway. I like the way you move, Granddaddy, but I don't see what dancing has to do with my promotion. You will, said Granddaddy. As Granddaddy and JoJo turned to go into the house, PJ and Ted came up the street. Hey, JoJo, PJ yelled. Arf! Barked Ted. I don't think you're strong enough to break a piece of wood tomorrow, PJ said and jumped onto the swing. Why not? JoJo asked. 'Cause you yell like a mouse in class. When I do my kick, I yell, Kia! At the top of my lungs. So what? JoJo took a step back from the tree. You'd get more power if the sound came from deep down in your stomach, PJ explained. Then let your Kia come up and out of your mouth. Woof, 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 barked Ted. Hear that? Hollered PJ. Even Ted does it. When PJ and Ted walked off, JoJo froze. She was alone with the creepy tree bandit. She turned to go up the driveway, but the creepy tree bandit lunged at her when she tried to pass. JoJo ducked and ran into the house as fast as she could. She slammed the door. Hi, honey. Granddaddy says you're getting tested at Taekwondo tomorrow, her mom said. I have to break a board with a flying sidekick, JoJo said. But what if I forget how to do it? Well, why don't you visualize your technique, JoJo's mom asked. That's what I do before a tennis match. Visualize? JoJo asked. Visualize. It's when you picture something in your mind, Mom explained. Picture yourself doing the perfect flying sidekick. JoJo closed her eyes, but all she saw were dark shadows moving around in her head. Well, now get a good night's sleep so you'll be ready for your big day tomorrow, Mom said. But JoJo couldn't get to sleep. She lay awake worrying about her promotion for her yellow belt. And to add to JoJo's troubles, The creepy bandit tree moved back and forth outside her window. It even tried to climb in. Jojo closed her eyes and hid under the covers. The next day in class, Master Kim called out, "Attention!" And then he nodded to Jojo. "Begin!" At the sound of Master Kim's voice, butterflies fluttered in Jojo's stomach. Jojo shuffled her feet back and forth and side to side the way Granddaddy had shown her. But when she looked up at that piece of wood, she froze. But in that moment, Jojo knew exactly what to do. With all of her might, Jojo leaped into the air. She focused on that piece of wood and visualized dark shadows and the creepy bandit tree. From deep in her stomach, Jojo screamed, "Kee-ya!" And with her perfect flying sidekick, the board split with a crack. When Jojo landed, everyone applauded. Master Kim shook her hand. "Congratulations, Jojo," he said, and he presented her with a bright new yellow belt. That night when they got home, Granddaddy said, "I thought you didn't care for that swing, little lady." Jojo just smiled, threw back her head, and kicked up to the sky.